to the Truth and Absolute channel. What is happening? Happy Wednesday. Good evening. Good evening. How's everyone doing tonight? Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone is fabulous. Today, I want to talk about one that's going to be a little bit controversial depending on who we're talking to, depending on the audience, depending how sensitive everyone wants to feel tonight, and how real we want to keep it. Tonight, I want to discuss, and I'm going to be real with y'all. I'll put in my intakes or whatever. I want to hear your guys' opinion. I want to see where my boxing subscribers, where my channel people are at this time with the two. Who do you think has a better resume? I want to hear from you guys. Tank Davis or Devin Haney? Devin Haney or Tank Davis? I want to know from you guys. Who? Pancho Villa, what up, dog? How you doing, brother? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, man. Man, you got some boxing fans, man? Invite them in, man. We're going to talk one tonight that's going to rattle some feathers for sure. I'm with you. Hey, I'm with you on that. I agree 100%, bro. I agree 100%. I agree 100%. I was looking at the names. I got a little list, man. I want to hear. So far, we got one for Devin. Okay. I like that. I like that. Yo, Pancho, tell us why, bro. I mean, really quick. Why is it, man? The fighters he's faced, how busy he stays. What is it for you, bro? Welcome, man. Your boy Truth and Absolute going live, baby. We going live. Let's have a discussion like grown men, people. What's up? Better resume, Devin Haney or Tank Davis? My man Pancho Villa already said he believes at Devin, and I'm not mad at that answer. What up, man? Who else we got? Don't be scared, man. Drop it in the chat. Share the video. Let's go. Let's talk boxing, baby. That's what we're doing here. I don't know why I've been thinking about this a lot, man. I've been on the X, I've been on the Twitter, and I'm seeing both fan bases, and then, you start looking into things like resumes, how they moved in their career, and then, you raise a question and you want to ask it to the boxing fans. You know what I'm saying? You guys are the boxing fans, man. You know what I'm saying? Us guys. All of us are the guys, man. For sure, man. All right, man, let's wait till we get some more people in here, man. I want some heavy discussions in here, man. I want some good opinions. Hey, man, and everybody, let's keep it respectful. Once we actually start talking on the subject, let's actually keep it respectful. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. No one has to get their feelings hurt. Nobody has to do that, okay? Let's not do that. It's not personal. We got freedom of speech, baby. Mira. Yeah. Pancho Villa, where you from, bro? Where you signing in from, man? Everybody, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat, man. I want to hear your take. Drop it down there. Don't be scared, man. According to you guys, who has the better resume? Is it Tank Davis or is it Devin Haney? Let's not bring no one else in. We're just bringing those two fighters. This is what we're discussing tonight. Come on. Come on with it. Good old Tank Davis or Devin Haney? What up? What up? Where you guys checking in from, man? Drop it in the chat. Where you checking in from? What the hell happened to this? Oh, okay. Let's go. Welcome to the Truth and Absolute channel, man. What do y'all think? Ready for the holidays, baby? Hey, all that is backwards, okay? That's supposed to say truth and then USA under it. I totally messed up. I'm an amateur when it comes to doing the channel. I forgot that it mirrors. Big mess, man. I can't just be ordering all the time. What up, man? Let me know, man. What's going on? Devin Haney, Tank Davis, better resume. Drop it. Let's go. Let me just say these things when I'm looking at a fighter and how I'm going to judge it, okay? And I'm not talking about either one. I'm just talking about I'm looking at a fighter, how often they're fighting, okay? I'm looking at how busy they're staying. I'm looking at the opposition that they're facing, and I'm looking them fight in the ring. One thing that I look at a lot in any fighter, it doesn't matter who it is, especially at the elite level, and many people may not look at this, and many people may not think it's a big thing. I pay attention to how much a fighter is getting hit inside of that ring. Me personally, I'm looking at how much damage is the other fighter taking. If he's an elite fighter, when he gets in there with somebody else that's an elite, who else, okay? You know what I'm saying? How often is he getting hit? What kind of shots is he getting hit with, okay? Defensively, I look at that quite a bit, man, quite a bit. We could talk about who has a better defense next, but hey, yo, if you're in the live right now, man, drop it down low. I'm talking to you. Better resume, Tank Davis, Devin Haney, man, drop it. That's what we're here to do. We're here to discuss. Drop it. It's just an opinion, man. Maybe we could come back, with a verdict at the end. Right now, I want to hear where your guys' heads are at. Come on. Hey, are you guys able to chat right now? I just got to make sure, man. I don't got an iPhone whatever number it's at. You know what I'm saying? I just got a basic phone. Sometimes I don't know if it's working correctly, man. So I just want to make sure that the chat is working. My channel has been very funny here in the past. Let me see. Let me check this. Give me 1 second. Chat, community moderation, live chat, participant, message delay, none. Okay, cool. All right, man. So it looks like everything is working good. It looks like everything is on point, is on track. So let me just say this. Devin Haney, I'm not a fan of, okay? I like the way that Devin fights. I like his style. I do like the way that he fights. I just happen to be a fan of it, okay? But one thing that you can notice about Devin Haney is that he stayed fighting. When a lot of these dudes were taking breaks and, you know, they were going through their breakdowns and all that, we got to give Devin Haney the credit that he stayed busy in that time and jumped in there with, Jorge Linares, Jojo Diaz, one after another. He may not have faced some of these dudes in his prime, in their prime, I'm sorry. Nonetheless, he jumped in there with them and he stayed pretty active. Again, I don't like the way that Devin Haney moves, man, but I got to keep it real. I got to keep it real. Yeah, I'm going to get a quick drink. I'll be right back. Don't y'all go anywhere. What up, what up, what up? Drop it, man. Drop it. What's up? Are we not chatting or is my chat just not working tonight? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? If I have to, I'll stop the whole thing and drop it again. If I got to do it. All right, welcome. If you're not subscribed to this channel, if you just happen to go on YouTube and find the link and the title got your attention, feel free to drop a comment, man. Let's talk about this one. I want to know where your guys' heads are at. I'm trying to get to know the boxing public. Come on. Believe me, man. I could tell a lot, by this and by hearing your guys' answers. So go ahead. Did you guys hear that the whole Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez thing was just kind of thrown out there? Teofimo came out and said it wasn't real. I guess he's really trying to gun for the Terrence Crawford fight in 2025, which I think it's the wrong move for Teofimo. I don't count him out by no means. It depends what Teofimo Lopez is going to show up. But I just don't think it's a good move for him. I don't think it's a good move for him. What up, man? So far, it's only Devin Haney, man. So far, it's only Devin, man. But what do you guys think? Let me know. Let's talk. Let's talk, baby. Let's see. Yo, Pancho Villa, where you from, dog? Where you checking in from? How is this? No. Actually, yeah, start a poll. Let's see this. Start a poll. Let's see. All right, give me 1 sec, y'all. All right, there you go. I don't know where it's going to show up, but I started a little poll for you guys, so you guys could just click right there and let me know who you guys think has the better resume, Mr. Tank Davis or Mr. Devin Haney. Let me see. What did I do, man? See, this is the problem, man. You got to do your homework on some things. Otherwise, man, you don't know what's going on the page. Let's see. All right. Who we got in here, man? Who we got in here tonight? Let me know, man. Let me know. Better resume. Who got it? Devin Haney? or Tank Davis? Let's drop it. Let's drop it. What up, y'all? What up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. You guys already see the title, man. If you got an opinion, drop it. I want to know what you guys think. I want to hear your picks. Yeah, I should have just brought my drink with me. Hey, one of you guys do me a favor, man. Drop something in the comment section just so I can see if the messages are working or not, because I cannot tell right now. I'm not sure what's going on. Check this out. Let me see. We're going to learn as we go together. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, now I see you guys in here. Okay, you see, man, we're all learning to do this together, man. That's why you guys saw me just standing there not doing nothing. Okay, now I see it. Let me see who we got. Let me see what you guys said. So if you settle music, you know, going live, man, it's once you do it, bro, it's actually quite easy. I'm gonna be real with you, and it's actually kind of fun. I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. Definitely try, man. If you got, hey, if you got the subscribers, bro, go live. Just do it, bro. It's little things like this, the messages and stuff. It's real easy to do. Once you do it, it's like you can't forget. But yeah, hell yeah, do it, bro. By all means. Let me see. Tank Davis has the potential. Oh, okay. Damn, you guys were talking for a minute. Pancho Ray. Oh, damn. You all the way from, let me see. Big T.O. Ontario. Okay. All right. I see your guys' chat now. I see your guys' chat. Okay, so, hey, everybody do me a favor now, man. Just because I don't know how backed up I am, if you don't mind, I see 7 people voted. I don't know who they voted for. But, again, who do you guys got, man? Better resume, Tank Davis, Devin Haney. I'm not saying who you think is a better fighter, so let's forget about that. I'm not talking about who the bigger draw is either. I'm not talking about that. Simply talking resume on this one. Give me a second. I'm gonna grab some water, y'all. Yeah. Man, you know what's hilarious? I mean, if some of y'all got kids, right? Like, I went into the fridge to get a cold water. There's none in there, so I got to go to the pantry and get a water, right? I see water bottles all over my crib because my kids get them, they take a sip, and they drop them, man. Any of you guys got that problem? Hands down, Haney. Abs, okay? Let me see. Mike Trades. Haney has a better resume than Tank. Tank resume is trash. I'm going to say this. It's not trash. I'm going to disagree. It's not trash. What I am going to say, it's definitely not at the level that they try to make it seem is. I'm definitely going to say that. Same, bro. My kids is wilding. Okay. Said if you settle music. Dude, I tried buying those small bottles. All of a sudden, they wanted to be thirsty all the damn time. Talking about, Dad, we got to drink 3 of these. You know how kids are, bro. In my opinion, Haney has a better resume only because of Loma. The undisputed title doesn't really count. He fought a C-level Cambosos. Yeah, I mean, and there's a few fighters that Haney fought that we could actually give him his props for. You know what I'm saying? Past their prime, whatever, he stayed active fighting them. You know what I'm saying? Jojo Diaz, George Linares, like you said, Loma. Obviously, it wasn't the Loma that we learned to love in the beginning. Nonetheless, he did fight him. He got the W. Many of us don't agree, but he got the W. Whatever. It is what it is. You know the thing about Cambosos, Aztec, since you brought him up? Cambosos is one of those dudes, man, that he has a heart. He has the drive. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has the absolute drive, but he's just not that good. He has a few on there, man. The thing with Tank, man, and this is questions that nobody asks, right? He got Mario Barrios on there. He got, what's his name? He got Ryan Garcia on there. He got Leo Santa Cruz. One pattern that you start looking at, once he got to that level of opposition, he somehow got an advantage on all of them that we know of. We know that he put that whole weight thing on Barrios. We know that he put that whole weight thing on Ryan, right? We know that he likes to bring up fighters like Leo Santa Cruz. I know I sound like a hater, man, but I bump heads with the ideas of the analysts. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's a dog. He's a warrior. He's just not a really skilled one. Like I was saying, Tio gets lucky and KO Crawford. What you think? He definitely. So again, Drew, the thing with Tio, it's like Tio is a split personality fighter. You don't know what Tio you're gonna get on fight night. You could get one that boxes and hits well. Then you got one that completely goes off the game plan. But does he have the power to? I believe he has the power to hurt Terence Crawford. Getting to Terence Crawford is a whole nother ballgame. Appreciate you, Pancho. Let me see, JJVF. I can't believe they are still pushing that Tank fight. It was meant to be a stay busy. Now they're trying to shove it down our throat. I agree with you 100%, JJVF. You know what's funny? You guys are gonna laugh at this one, right? I saw a video of Lamont Roach training. He was hitting a bag or something, and he was saying he promises he's gonna knock out Tank. I'm thinking, bro, you got 9 or 10 KOs in your weight class. You're coming up in weight and you're going to knock Tank out? Okay, hey, good job trying to sell the fight, but I'm not buying it. I mean, I'm not buying what you're saying. I'm going to end up watching the fight because we always do. I said I'm not buying the bull that you're talking. I think Crawford beats Tio in my opinion. I mean, if I'm putting money on it, Mike, I agree with you 100% on that. If I'm putting money on it, I definitely agree Crawford beats Tio. But it's hard to count Tio out, man. I thought Lomachenko was going to destroy Tio when they fought. Now, of course, you know, Loma showed Tio way too much respect in that fight. Nonetheless, he got the W against Loma. Let me see. So, okay, so you guys think that they were just trying to make the Lamont Roach a stay busy fight? I'm going to be real with y'all. I think it was a fight for Tank Davis. We've seen so many fights like that. They hype the other guy up, he beats them and whatever. Yeah, Pancho Villa, that was during the COVID era, if you remember that, man. Yeah. Tio has to be in the right headspace to have a shot. That's what yo, Gilbert, what up, my man? I haven't seen you in a minute, brother. Welcome. But yeah, I agree, man. He has to be in the right headspace. When he's in the right headspace, he's dangerous, man. I went to see Parker versus Daniel Dubois. That'd be a good one. That'd definitely be a good one. Big fight, Tio made a fan out of me, proved me wrong against Loma and Taylor. Aztec, he made me a believer after the Loma fight, and I was sour because, again, rarely do I actually root for fighters when they're actually in the ring. I like to be right in picking the winner. I'll be real with you guys. I like to be right. I like somebody to come and ask me, what do I think is going to happen? I like to say so, and so forth. This is how it's going to end up, and he's going to get the W. I don't like being wrong when it comes to that. It's not a good thing, man. It's not a good thing. When I warmed up to the idea, I'm like, okay, Tio showed us what's up. He shut all our mouths. My thing is, why isn't Tank unifying at 135? Yeah, absolutely. There's a bunch of things that he's not doing. A whole bunch of things he's not doing. It's always excuses for Tank. People saying it's a stay busy fight when Tank don't want to risk his own. This is the thing. Tank fights Lamont Roach, but up till he fights Lamont Roach, he's on X arguing with Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, everybody else. And I think that's what stays in the mind of people. Like, he won the Twitter war. He knocks out Lamont Roach. He beat all of them guys is what stays implemented in them guys' heads, is what it seems like. Yeah, Crawford is really big. You know what's crazy to me, though, and this was on my head, too, and we could get into this talking about resumes. It's about the fighters. It's crazy to think, right? You would think, because when you look at both fighters, Devin Haney and Tank Davis, right? You look at the resume, and I'm just going to say it in my personal opinion, I'm going to pick Devin Haney to have the better resume. I'm also going to pick Devin Haney to be the better example. Think about it like this. If I'm trying to influence the youth, the up-and-coming youth, right? The people in my community, in the inner city and all that, the fighter that I'm going to push on them is Devin Haney. I'm not saying he's perfect because we all have our flaws, right? But I'm going to put Devin Haney there because he seems to be a good example. The only problem is with society how it is, it's not it's not appealing what Devin Haney is. It's way more appealing to have a Tank Davis, who doesn't have his parents, who grew up in the foster homes, who looks like a street thug, who has that image, who has knocked out power. Like I always wonder why not push both of them, or why Tank Davis? Like why Tank Davis of everyone else do they push that hard? That's what I've always wondered. Why him? I like Tank too, Gilbert. I really do. I really do. But he doesn't challenge himself. You're right. Joaquin, what up, bro? How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. Tank was calling Better BF trash, but if Better BF was in Tank's weight class, I guarantee. Oh yeah, that Tank would meet its Achilles heel. It would meet its kryptonite. It'd be done. Tank Davis' whole career has been stable. Yo, this is the thing. I'm like, what? And they're doing the same thing with that other cat that looks like Tank. That looks like him, man. Joaquin. 1 second, man. They're doing the same thing. What's his name, man? Colton Morton. What's that kid's name? He almost looks like Tank's little brother. That's another one that he's only a few fights in, but a lot of people are so sold on this guy. Guarantee you, within a year, they're going to be wanting to put that kid on the pound for pound list. Mark my words. With however they go. Yes, Colton Morton, that's the one. I'm telling you, a year, 2 at the very most, they're going to be trying to put him on the pound for pound list. Yes, yes. Don't get me wrong, man. I don't want to get it I don't want anybody to get it twisted. I like Tank Davis. I watch Tank Davis fights. I'm not saying that. The issue is not with him. Okay, my issue is with the idea that floats around there and how they sell these fighters. Like, can't you sell these fighters anywhere else? You know what I'm saying? You gotta talk about them. They're this big. It's disrespectful to other fighters in the game. That's my issue with it. Who can Tank fight, though, besides Loma and Haney? The weight class seems empty. That's the thing, JJVF. At this point, Tank should have already challenged himself and gotten up to 140. If he's that great, if he's all those things, he should already have gotten up to 140. Yeah, he's small. Yes, he's all that kind of stuff. But if you're going to challenge yourself, move up in weight. That's what I'm trying to say. Tank is a Canelo fan. Take a page out of the thing of Canelo. Yeah, he lost to Bivol, but he challenged himself and he moved up in weight. And he didn't just fight a bum. Bivol was ranked number 2 at that time. Yeah, I agree with the undefeated fighters, man. No, for sure, for sure. I agree with the undefeated fighters, but if you go to BoxRec right now and you just look at both of their the second halves of their career as far as BoxRec, and you see who they fought in that time, as far as the second half, in my personal opinion, I just think it favors Devin. Also, man, if I'm not mistaken, Devin's also stayed a lot more busier, and for me, I look at those things as well. There you go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Tank did rub me wrong for a long time. Mike Trades, I'm responding to your comment. He did for a long time, man. But, I think I seen him on the podcast. I saw him somewhere where they have a conversation, and I've been so stuck on it, why conversations are important, discussions are important. You get to know the person a little bit better. You get to see a different side of them, just besides, I like to call punchline headlines, where they say something and that's what they run with forever, Lemon 26, Devin easily has a better resume. I wouldn't say easily, but I'm going to agree with you that he does have the better resume, my man. Thanks for stopping through for sure. So if you settle music, I'm going to keep it real. I was impressed by Tank's footwork and punch selection in the Ryan fight. Well, I mean, minus the fact that Ryan was so damn skinny for that fight, you still got to give props for how he landed those shots. That first shot that he dropped him with, that overhand left, that it didn't even appear that he was looking at him. He obviously timed it and got out of that left hook by Ryan really well. Yeah, Joaquin, that's what we were talking about earlier, man. That's exactly what we were talking about earlier. Who do you think wins, Devin Haney or Teofimo? Teofimo, bro. Lemon 26, it depends on what Teofimo Lopez shows up. I mean, he has the power to hurt Devin. He has the skills to get in there and not let Devin box. But Devin Haney is obviously looking at the Sandor Martin fight and the Jermaine Ortiz and planning to move like that on Teofimo and thinking he'll have that success. But I don't know. I don't know. Personally, I would roll with Teofimo Lopez against Devin Haney. I feel you, but he judged people based on where they come from. I don't know. He just rubbed me the wrong way. He seems like a hater to me, hating on Better Be It, Usyk, Crawford, even hated on Canelo. Tank Davis does tend to talk about certain people. But you know what? This is something interesting, though, man. When he fought, I think it was Isaac Cruz, Tank Davis. A lot of people don't know this. He actually had gloves made for him that said no boxing, no life. Floyd did not let him wear those gloves. You could look that up. That's the reason when he fought Pitbull Cruz, he wore those red gloves that almost looked generic. It wasn't the gloves that he was supposed to wear that night. Floyd didn't want him to wear the Canelo gloves. Ain't that crazy? Tank fought Pitbull and is not an A-class fighter. And yeah, so El Chimmy, this is what I'm going to say to that. Let me see. This is what I'm going to say to that. Damn it. Let me see. I'm sorry. I didn't want to miss your chat. Let me see where you at. Kamikaze, salute, brother. Welcome. Where you at? Where you at? Let me see. Let me see. Kenya Kishan, who will win? Mentally, Tank like. Yeah, Tank likes Canelo for sure. Hey, appreciate you, Gilbert. I appreciate you. Yeah, Floyd does not like sharing that spotlight for sure. Even will go forward, not sure what kind of. See, the thing, Silvio Settle music, is that if Tio catches Haney, you got to remember, man, if he catches Haney right now, we haven't seen him fight after the Ryan Garcia fight. If you've watched boxing movies and if you've seen certain fighters in the ring, I don't know what's your age group, how long you've been watching boxing, but there's certain fights that fighters go through, man, that change their whole career. I don't know if you remember, and if you guys haven't seen this one, definitely after the live, make sure you check it out. If you guys saw Fernando Vargas versus Tito Trinidad back in the day, Vargas, up until that point, was just up and coming. He was doing his thing. He was a dog. He fought Tito Trinidad way too young, and in that fight, he took a beating. Fernando Vargas was never the same after that. So I guess when Devin Haney comes back, we're going to see which Devin Haney we have. We're going to see which Devin we get, because I don't think he's fully recovered from that Ryan Garcia fight. I'm 45, feel like I'm 80, bro. Come on, dog. 40. Hey, if they say that 40 is the new 20 or whatever the hell they say, you're still a young buck, man. But I feel you on that, bro. I feel you. Hey, Silvio Settle music. Tell me the truth, man. When you get down to pick something up and come up, do you do that whole... I know I'm doing it already, damn it. Let me see. Haney, Loma, Linares, Progress, Cambosos, Jojo Diaz, Gamboa, Ryan. Well, I guess it's a no contest. Oh, that's what we were talking about. I don't think Pitbull was an elite fighter. He just had a really good chin. That's what we were talking about. My bad, bro. The thing with Pitbull, man, is it gave Tank trouble because Tank is normally used to fighting guys that are bigger than him, and that's why Tank fights how he fights. It threw him off completely the way that Pitbull fought because he dips so low and he gets down so low. It's not that easy for someone like Tank, and Tank also had an injured hand, but I'd like to see it again. El Rayo exposed Pitbull. I wanted to see El Rayo versus Tank Davis, but Tank was trying to bring him down. What do you think of Benavidez versus Morrell, brother? Hard fight. Feel like Benavidez will take it. You know, Kamikaze, I'm going to be real with you, man. I'll do a live on that one as well. But you got to remember one thing, man. If you go to BoxRec, you look at David Morrell's resume so far, he's only like 11 fights in. He's definitely at a disadvantage. It's almost like a gift to Benavidez, bro, because they already built up David Morrell's name, and many people haven't even known him that long. You know, Paulie and Chris Algieri say he's a dog, he could be Canelo. People run with it. All of a sudden, David Benavidez is fighting a dangerous fighter, which he is fighting a good fighter, but can we really call him that dangerous at 10 fights in the pro ranks? The pros are different than the amateurs, yo. What about Cambosos versus Keyshawn? If I'm Keyshawn Davis, I'm chasing those fights. I'm chasing Cambosos. I'm chasing, what's that dude that tanked Frank Martin? I'm chasing those kind of fights if I'm Keyshawn Davis for sure. No, hey, yo, Drew, absolutely. He's a fire amateur fighter, man. But you know, one thing that I've seen a lot from the Cuban fighters, they're amazing boxers, man. They're tactic, they're technical, they're great fighters. 90% southpaw. However, man, I've just, from what I've seen, man, when they make it into the pro ranks, they have trouble in the ring because it's a whole different ball game. I'm not counting them out. I'm not counting them out. I'm just saying, man, I believe that the lack of experience in the pro ranks will work against them, in my opinion. Yeah, Keyshawn. I get what Keyshawn was saying with the comment the other day about Tank, tricking the boxing world and all that, but he's not ready for Tank either. Again, he doesn't have the experience yet. Like I was saying about David Morrell, he doesn't have the experience yet. What's gonna end up happening is he's gonna keep talking that fight up. He's gonna talk his name into existence, and then they're gonna feed him to Tank at a young age, and he's gonna regret that. Lemon, I agree. I definitely agree with that. No, yeah, but you also got to remember, man, Canelo's been a pro since he was 15 years old, and he wasn't fighting no one great at that age, but he was gaining that experience of being in the ring with the smaller gloves, without the headgear, without none of that. So he gained experience. So that's why we see Canelo has like, what, 60 some fights, but we know that the first 30, 40 of those fights was not against trash, but it wasn't again, but it was giving him experience, is what I'm trying to say. So it could happen. It could happen. Let me see. Keyshawn is better than Lamont Roach. Well, he's definitely bigger than Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach has obviously had more pro fights, but he's obviously bigger than Lamont Roach, and obviously he'd be a bigger problem. Lamont has like 10 knockouts in his weight class, y'all. The hell is he going to do at 135 to an elite fighter? I'm curious to see this poll. Let me try to take a quick look, y'all. Let me try to take a quick look. Damn. Okay. 80. Wow, that's a surprise. Okay. Let me get the hell. Let me get this. I can show up there. I don't care. 1 second, yo. I'm trying to. Whatever. Who do I think, JJVF, who do I think could beat Tank? Who do I think could beat Tank? If he moves up in weight class, I would like to see him in there with a Devin Haney. That's the thing about it. It's not necessarily saying Tank moves up, he's going to lose, but I'd like to see him challenge himself. Tank has a better resume against, that's a cold one, El Chimmy. That's a cold one. I'd like to see Teofimo Lopez versus Tank Davis, JJVF. I think that'd be a good one. Who do you think wins, Bam or Inoue? That's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good one. Bam has those damn angles, man. He's nice. He's nice. But Inoue is like an AI monster. I think a healthy Ryan Garcia beats Tank as well. Yeah, absolutely. Like that size and all that stuff. I think, yeah, for sure. Absolutely. What about Shakur Stevenson against Tank? I don't know, man. Shakur, the way he fights, man, I don't know. I personally haven't seen Shakur's chin get touched, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. I like that Ninja Turtle thing, man. That's super dope, man. You take a look back there, you kind of see I got that back there as well. I think Haney sees the grave against Tank, and I think T.O. runs into something. Again, it just depends on what T.O. But you know what? Haney is damaged goods at this point. But T.O., yes, he may, but he also may box smart. Who knows? Shakur is like the new Lara without the power. Yeah. At some point, Shakur's going to have to sit down and fight at least a little bit. I agree. Shakur is sponsored by Reebok. His run. His running skills are amazing. Shakur could box, though. Let's give that to him. He just doesn't like to take risks inside that ring. That's his problem. Let's see, man. Who else we got? Shakur is sponsored. That was cold. Hey, man, who do we got this weekend? We got William Zepeda this fight. Yeah, Servicetto music. That's the thing, man. And you guys have heard me say this 2 million times at this point. I said like 2 years ago, man. I said 2 years ago, I said 135 to 140 is going to explode. It's going to take over the division. Nothing ended up happening. Paul versus Tyson. JJDF. I don't want to acknowledge that fight. Zurdo Ramirez fight this weekend. Yes, yes. Zurdo Ramirez. Isn't he jumping up to heavyweight? If I saw correctly. Hey, who do you guys got? Eddie Hearn or Oscar De La Hoya? Eddie Hearn or Oscar De La Hoya? I think De La Hoya knocks him out. Cruiserweight. Okay. I don't think that Zurdo Ramirez has the power to go north of 175. To be honest with you. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't think so. I wish I could go with Eddie, yeah, but you know, Oscar is still Oscar. He may be a lot of things, man, but Oscar De La Hoya in his day, Servicetto music, man, you know, the pretty boy, man, nice, super nice. That golden boy was big. Cocatello. Yeah, absolutely. He was the professional, and Oscar De La Hoya still stays in shapes and still trains and does all that. So yeah, I'll take Oscar all day. What do you think about everyone saying Benavidez will KO Beterbiev? I think it's crazy because Beterbiev destroys Benavidez in my opinion. He's so powerful. Benavidez gets hit way too much. You know, again, PBC does a great job at selling their fighters. And Benavidez kind of bought into that hype, man. I was seeing that he's making like episodes of him cruising in his car in Miami. Like, this guy moves like if he's already done something huge in the sport of boxing. And by all means, he has all the potential to, but he just hasn't. Against Beterbiev, that's a whole different way. That's a whole different thing. I hated Oscar De La Hoya, but he won me over the Chavez fights and sent any fighter can earn my respect in the ring. Amen. Absolutely. All right, man. Welcome, man. If you just hopped in, man, you jump in the poll right now. 83% of y'all say that Devin Haney has a better resume than Tank. Wow. Benavidez is no joke against C-level fighters. Also, he's no joke when he's way bigger than the opposing fighters. Obviously, that's why they called him the monster. At 175, he didn't quite look like a monster. And he's a good fighter, yo. He's a good fighter. He just wasn't a monster at 75. We'll see how he does against Morrell. I like the fact that he took the fight. Let's just say that. I think there was other fights available too, but this is what I'm going to say, though. I'm going to say that the Morrell, in my personal opinion, because of ring experience, it's a stay busy fight at 175. We can't call this like a top fight at 75. Let's not do that. Please. Let's not do that. Maybe I care too much, man, but when I see the analysts and all that start sounding like salesmen, it rubs me the wrong way, man. It's just how I am, bro. I'm sorry. I think Benavidez is running out of options. He had to take this fight. Yeah, because if you guys saw, I forget the dude's name, but they had another guy lined up to fight David Benavidez that they were talking about. And obviously they had to change it up. Yeah, he used to spar Triple G at 15, but I look at Benavidez' size at that age as well. Who do you think wins? Ortiz versus Crawford? I think I always go with the better boxer, man. I go with the better boxer. Jesse Hart. JJVF. Jesse Hart, wasn't it? No, it wasn't Colin Smith. It was Jesse Hart. Shit, it was Jesse Hollywood Hart. Hey y'all, so I gotta work early in the AM. I wasn't intending to stay here this long, but I'm glad I did because even though I'm not seeing you guys, I really enjoy interacting with you guys. Yeah, Jesse Hart, man, look him up. Yeah, it'd have been garbage, but hey, could I just ask you guys a favor once again, man? Share the videos, tell people about it. I'm trying to build this up. I'm about to, like I said, I'm about to get off, man, because I got to go to work super, super early. You know, I don't get paid off YouTube. I just do this because I like boxing. I like engaging with you guys. But share this video, man. Do what y'all can. And could I just say thank you for stopping by the live and for hanging out as long as you did. I'm seeing a lot of you guys on here. We're on here quite a bit. So I appreciate you guys. So I'm going to step up out of here. Much love to you guys. God bless y'all. Have a safe and blessed night. I'll speak to y'all soon, all right? Be easy, y'all. Peace.